How much of a surprise did the CIA visit to North Korea, to the North Korea leader, come as a surprise to the national security complex, Bill?
It's a huge surprise. I mean, this is the highest level talks between the U.S. And North Korea in almost 20 years, since then Secretary of State Madeleine Albright went to North Korea at the very end of the Clinton administration. And it's a real sign that this meeting is likely on. There's been some doubts the way the president almost casually announced that he'd be willing to have a meeting with Kim. There were some doubts about whether it would really take place, whether there would be too many roadblocks. The fact that he felt confident enough to send his CIA director all the way to Pyongyang to meet with Kim Jong-un is a sign that they're really laying the groundwork, trying to iron out what some of the details would be, what the deliverables, as they say, might be from this kind of a meeting, and to plan a little bit of a formal agenda.
Will we be able to find out anything that went on in that meeting, what the atmosphere in the room was like, how many people, accompanied Pompeo and Kim Jong-un? Will any of that come out, Bill?
I'll tell you, on our side, we're working very hard to get a lot of those details, how this trip came about, what took place, what the atmospherics, as you say, were. Certainly, this is going to, it gave the U.S. its closest look at the relatively new North Korean leader. He's been in power for, I think, 7 years, but the contact with the U.S. has been very limited. So he is, in fact, a new personality for the U.S. To try to get a sense of how the personal dynamics will work between Kim Jong-un and President Donald Trump. We all know President Trump is someone who puts a lot of stock in his ability to make a personal connection and to charm people. And that's going to be really one of the top goals going into this meeting, is whether they can make that relationship work.